are 2 of 3 animal jokes tonight. The world, and now our own communities, are feeling the impacts of uncertainty and also fear. That said, I thank those of you that were responsible and removed yourselves from the event. While we miss you in attendance, we know you are watching from afar, and please know that you are appreciated. Virtually tonight, we have hundreds of you tuning in on our live streams, bidding on animal art, and that have contributed in many ways leading up to the gala, truly helping us make it all possible. I have to directly thank the individuals that contributed to the Tajiri's Barn Tales initiatives to fully sponsor this evening's gala. This remarkable effort and undertaking, and of course generosity, ensured the first gala would be a success. So we thank you for that. Thank you.
Yes.
So for those of you in the room this evening, now allow me to officially welcome you all to the Dream Big Gala. Much like Animal Adventure, this event was once a vision that has now become a reality. What brings visions to life for us all to enjoy is a mix of creativity, determination, and hard work. Carly and I have worked for weeks to prepare and plan. Our animal care team and their animals worked and trained to produce some truly amazing artwork. Even behind the scenes, Jen Wilson, a relatively unknown member of our team, does our design work and brings my crazy ideas to realistic products like the programs in your hands this evening. So if I could ask you all to join me in a round of applause and appreciation for everyone that made tonight possible.
Woo! Yes.
So tonight we gather as the community that is Animal Adventure. Team members, park veterinarians, event volunteers, contractors, guests and supporters, giraffe cam watchers, loft lurkers, chatters, barn pals, and many other identifiable associations that all connect us together to one common bond. To explain to someone else what this bond is would likely prompt a different answer from each person in this room or watching from afar tonight. In fact, it may even be hard to explain what exactly that bond is. And it was in conversation just last night with an out-of-town guest where I think we really hit the nail on the head, describing what we have here as simply magic.
Yes.
Magic is defined as the power of apparently influencing the course of events by using mysterious and supernatural forces. While we have no magic wand, we have the rabbit but not the hat. What we do have is Animal Adventure. To look back at the beginning, I have to share with you the memories of walking friends and family around the open and empty fields of an old dairy farm. In fact, let's take a minute. Raise your hand if you were one of those individuals that took one of the first unofficial trips and tours of Animal Adventure Park. Let's see those hands. All right, awesome.
That's
True to form, marching 5 steps ahead, I would point and gesture in different directions, identifying the invisible exhibits, paths, regional exhibit zones, concessions, and more. A madman? Yes. Is that what they thought? Maybe. I'm not sure, but I would like to think they too, though, feel the energy, or if you will, the magic. When work began, we were under-equipped, undereducated, and very much underfunded. But we were well stocked with faith and belief in what could be. I will never forget when we put the first perimeter fence poles in the ground. In fact, I have a photo of a small handful of us covered in mud, sunburned, and beat after our first day of install, and we haven't looked back. A few of those people are actually in the room this evening. My father, Joe Patch, close friends Joanne and Mark Marion. And I must note that Joanne, along with my mother, Vicki Patch, are our longest serving team members, having been with us for 7 seasons and soon to start our 8th.
Woo!
Thank you for staying with me on this adventure. With a humble collection of animals and exhibits, we opened in June of 2013. I said to Colleen, I hope people come tomorrow. Reminiscent of a scene from We Bought a Zoo. And come they did, and they haven't stopped. In 7 short seasons, we have welcomed between 100 and 200,000 visitors a year.
Woo!
We provide close to 200 field trips for area school districts, welcoming a growing number of over 10,000 students a year, and provide hundreds of educational outreach programs around New York and Pennsylvania. We have a skilled, passionate, and driven team, both guest services and animal care, providing top-notch service and an impressive experience each day our gates open. Our team consists of a mix of seasonal and year-round positions, all working together to put forth the best animal adventures. Their efforts and dedication are what allow us to continue to grow, extend our season, with most recently our wildly successful Jungle Bells.
Yes.
The Humble Living Collection is now grown to one of the largest and most diverse in a private facility in New York, with over 100 species represented. We continue to welcome threatened and endangered species to the park, working with other facilities around the country and successfully contributing to genetically diverse, sustainable captive populations. Beyond the perimeter gates, we still continue to educate millions of followers. What started with April the Giraffe has become a resounding crescendo for all wildlife and conservation initiatives. We have people once again talking about wildlife, spreading awareness, supporting zoological institutions and conservation organizations. Since 2017, the park has been able to gift over $100,000 to our partners in conservation, all of that made possible by you, our supporters and our guests.
Woo!
And beyond the animal world, the compassion has continued to flow. When we were down, you rallied in support.
Aww.
Aw.
We love you,
That
Jordan.
support was redirected. It is now shared with many in our special needs community through Ava's Little Heroes. In years past, we have directly supported families in our community experiencing the fight, the war, that is the medical struggles faced by our children. While we have lost 3 of our Ava's Little Heroes
Oh.
since the start of the initiative, we know we provided relief and, more importantly, hope when families needed it the most. While not every outcome is an answered prayer, we can take comfort in the success and progress of some of our little heroes. Just this past season, I was able to speak with a mom and her daughter. With tears in her eyes, she thanked me again and rightfully boasted of her daughter's abilities to now come enjoy the park.
Oh.
Her immune system stable, cancer behind them, and able to do what they never expected, and that was walk the park. And as you can imagine, that hits us close to home.
Oh.
This year, able to impact a much broader community with our contributions, we gifted over $40,000 to the HCA, formerly known as the Handicapped Children's Association, but rightfully rebranded to Helping Celebrate Abilities. All of this, the animals, the education, the conservation, the compassion, is that magic that I spoke of earlier. Looking ahead, we continue to dream big. 2020, our 8th season, promises to impress. We are now one of the few private facilities in the country with African black-footed penguins. Classified as endangered, there is only 1% of the population still in existence. Did you catch that? Yeah, there you go. Classified as endangered, there is only 1% of the population still in existence that was stable and in place just 3 decades ago. The once 141,000 pairs of breeding birds is now down to 21,000 breeding pairs.
Wow.
You will see a great deal of emphasis on the species this year at the park and online in hopes of shedding a brighter light on the decline of the African penguin. The South America area of the park has finally truly become South American with the relocation of our Asian water buffalo to the wilds of Asia and the build-out of a beautiful new over-the-water deck and viewing area. This immersive exhibit will allow our guests to be on exhibit with our capybara and South American waterfowl swimming beneath them, Patagonian cavies, sunning themselves on the shores, and the honks of our flamboyance of flamingos and squawks of our macaws. The Aussie Aviary Building, built in 2017, will finally take true form and be filled with life. In fact, hundreds of birds will take free flight around our guests as you offer them the treat of a seed stick, making new friends as budgies, finches, and other avian species from down under create a memorable experience and amazing photo opportunities. Work in the wilds of Asia continues as we connect the North American Trail.
Yeah!
We anticipate the start of the tiger exhibit in 2020.